Hey everyone, thank you for jumping on and joining us for an at-home workout. This particular program is designed to help assist in the learning of our basic foundations of movement. It incorporates movements of our main muscle groups, each of which we use daily without noticing. This workout is designed to be completed at home with the only equipment required being a dining table chair. We have 3 blocks in this workout, starting with a lower body movement block. You will complete 4 exercises, one after the other, take a short break, and then complete the 4 exercises again. First up, we have our sit to stand. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart and about a foot's length between you and the chair. Keeping your hands on your hips, bend at your knees and lower your body down towards the chair. Once you reach the chair, ever so slightly, lift your feet off the ground, place them back down and push through your heels, bringing your body back to a standing position. Be sure to keep your chest upright, shoulders pulled back and knees tracking over your toes. You can slightly progress this movement by taking your hands out in front of your body, meaning you will need to stabilize your torso a little bit more. Complete this same movement 12 times. Moving on, we have our knee raises. Standing behind the chair, gently hold onto the back, again about a foot's length away. Balancing on one foot, gently bring one knee up towards your chest. Once it is as high as you can get it, hold for 2 seconds and then lower slowly. Tap the heel at the bottom, however, really focus on that balance. Remember to keep your foot flexed with toes pointing towards the roof throughout the whole motion. When lowering your leg back down, aim to keep it slightly in front of the foot that is cemented to the ground and keep your core held on tight with your chest proud. This will help with your balance. Complete 10 knee raises on one side, then switch to the other leg. Next up is the seated leg extension. Sitting on the edge of a chair with your hands gently resting on the top half of your leg, flex the foot with your toes pointing up towards the roof and extend the leg out in front so it is straight. Hold in this position for 2 seconds and then lower slowly, trying not to let the foot touch the ground after each rep. Try to focus on squeezing that quadricep muscle at the top of each movement and focus on not allowing your hands to push into the muscles in order to help them work. Complete 10 extensions on one side and then switch to the other side. Our final exercise in this block is a calf raise. Standing behind the chair, gently hold onto the back, again about a foot's length away. Pushing into your toes, lift your heels from the ground until you are as high as you can get. Have a pause at this top position and then lower the heels back down slowly and controlled. Try not to rely on holding the back of the chair too much and try to activate the muscles through your calf to work as stabilizers. Complete this exercise 12 times. We now move on to our second block, which is an upper body movement block. This block again has 4 exercises, which are to be completed one after the other, followed by a small break and then to be completed again. Bring your chest close to the wall with your elbows slightly pointing down towards the ground. Once you are close to the wall, push through the palms of your hands away and try to extend your arms straight again. Try to make sure you keep a nice straight spine and your head is in a neutral position. By walking your feet further away from you, you can make the exercise more challenging. Repeat 12 times. Up next is the forward arm circles. Start this exercise by sitting on a chair upright with your back not touching the backrest. Take your arms out straight to the side with your palms facing forwards. Start by circling your arms in a forward direction with small circles, and as you continue over the 20 reps, gradually make the circles larger. However, ensure you have complete control over your arms and keep them nice and straight. We head straight into the same motion for our next exercise, however, circling the arms backwards. It is really important with this exercise to try and relax the muscles surrounding the neck as much as possible. Aim to feel the shoulder working around its joint. Keep your core pulled in tightly to stabilize your torso and keep the palms facing forward throughout the whole exercise. To finish this upper body block, we go into seated overhead reach. Start this exercise by sitting on a chair, upright with your back not touching the backrest. Take your arms straight out to the side with your palms facing forwards. At the same time, bring both straight arms over to reach above your head. Meet the thumbs in the middle of your head and then slowly lower the arms back down. Again, it is super important to try and not let those muscles surrounding your neck take over in this movement. We are focusing on moving our shoulder around its joint and working the triangle muscles located in our back. Complete 20 reps. Our final block consists of only 3 exercises, each of which will engage our core. First up is the seated torso twist. Sitting on a chair, upright with your back not touching the backrest, have one arm on top of the other, folded in front of your chest. Slowly rotate the body towards one side, holding for a second, and then back to the middle. Rotate towards the other side and complete the same action. Be mindful not to move the lower body or twist with your hips. You want to rely on your abdominal muscles to twist you. Think about pulling your belly button back towards your spine as you perform each side rotation. Next is the seated toe reach. Sitting on a chair, upright with your back not touching the backrest, place both hands behind your head. Slowly lift one knee up and take the opposite hand down to reach towards the foot or the outer side of the ankle. Hold this for 1 second and then extend back to the starting position. Perform the same movement on the opposite side. Be sure to take your hand to the outside of the foot or the ankle and reach down as low as you can. Don't be afraid to let your shoulders round over as you lean down in this crunch position. Our final exercise for this workout is a seated side crunch. Sitting on a chair, upright with your back not touching the backrest, place both hands behind your head. Slowly bend the body towards one side with the elbow tracking towards the ground. Try and get as low as you can before pausing and then bringing the body back to the starting position and completing the same movement on the opposite side. Be sure to try and stay as upright and proud-chested as you can throughout the whole movement, including throughout the side crunch. We don't want to be leaning forward or rounding our shoulders throughout this movement.